What's up, everybody? Trainer Steve checking in for this momentous Momentum Morning, the Thursday edition. Good morning and happy 2021, January 7th. Feeling fan-freaking-tastic. Just got out the sauna, and I feel incredible, man. Yesterday, I walked into my roommate's room at about 9 p.m. last night just to say hi. I like to say hi to him at least once a day. It's just what we do. But I walked in, and he was like, man, your aura, like, you just look different. You look more fun and happier. And indeed, I am. I feel fantastic for two reasons. One, I did go on a little mini vacation, but I don't think that's what it was. It's because, two, I've been fasting for about 48 hours now, probably more. That wasn't my intentional plan. My plan was to fast the first day and then the second day to intermittent fast. But it worked out so well, and I was feeling so good that I just went right into fasting. So I'm just going to tell you kind of how I did that the last 2 days. I know covered that somewhat yesterday, but I felt like maybe it was something you might want to see. Real quick, though, I'm going to go say hi to you guys checking in live. So, hello to you, Chantel. Echelon, hardcore day, skip, no snacking. Pass, water decent, 8 glasses. I'd say that's better than decent. Sleep solid, 8 hours. Beautiful. Nice job, Chantel. Way to recover from that. I'm glad you made it through yesterday. I just admire anybody who has just such a busy life. You know, when you have that many kids. I just got this puppy, Strudel, and I'm raising Strudel by myself. And I raised her as a little wee puppy. And just that alone was like so much work. So I could only imagine what having 4 kids is like. But like the rest of us, we're not letting that be an excuse, and Chantel is out here killing it. Baron squats will be 15. Weight was 205 yesterday. Eating has been an 8 out of 10. Baron is still on that steady track, and we love seeing his progress. I am so excited to see what he's going to do throughout this year. I think we're building a true athlete. Like, Baron could play in the NFL, man. Like, he's a freaking beast. All right, let me cover a little bit of what I was talking about now, so take off these commentos. If anybody else is around, make sure you're commenting with your habits into the group and letting us know. Whoa, my hotkeys are going wild. All right. So, what I did. Here's some things that I have. I'm going to show you. So this is just, it doesn't matter what brand it is. I just bought this at Grocery Outlet. Wait, I'm trying to get it to focus. Are you going to focus for me? It's not going to focus. Oh well. These are called essential amino acids, EAAs. Or you could take BCAAs, branched chain amino acids, but the EAAs seem to be a little bit better in the research. There seems to be some debate as to whether branched chain amino acids actually work, but I can tell you from firsthand experience over many years, they work for me. It satiates me. Like when I have it, like if I've had hunger pains from fasting, so there's like a little bit of a reward system response, but not too much. And then 2, there is a micro amount of calories, very micro, it's like 20 calories in this, but the amino acids help fuel the muscle, and that's the move. I also have been adding, I don't have it next to me here, but MCT oil, medium chain triglyceride oil. System too much, it just kind of like, well, it does, but like it doesn't disrupt you. And it helps with a lot with mental clarity, I noticed. Some people will get like a brain fog when they're fasting. What I do is I just shake it up in my shaker. I literally have one right here. I know this one looks gross. I'll show you why. I found this at Grocery Outlet as well at a discounted price. And again, only in here, only 30 calories. So throughout the day, I probably had like 200 calories. You are able to get faster cellular repair. Your body has time to repair its system inside. It gets rid of a lot of the cellular debris that's in there, meaning just like cells you don't need anymore. Rewire your reward response so you don't get cravings for bad sugary foods. If you can get through like 3 days of not having that sugar at all, carbohydrate-rich foods. Now with this keto food, the reason why I got this was not because I'm on keto person. I hate magnesium, chia seeds, a bunch of, it has a little bit of MCT in it as well, apple cider vinegar, black pepper fruit, ginger root, with fasting is that you're not giving your gut anything, and over time that gut lining can be unhappy with that. So I like to like give my gut lining little things that will nourish it. You could take like a green superfood supplement. There's many different like greens. If you just look up green superfood supplement, there's like tons of different ones, and that could be something that you use while you're fasting as well. It's very useful. The last thing I'm a lot to do. I had a huge checklist. I have a big list in front of me right here. And then what I did is I just stayed focused, and I said, this is it. You on walks with my puppy, listening to audio books, and then just spurted in between all of that, having my BCAAs, my MCT, fantastic. And right now, I feel really good, man. I feel really good. So that's just something I wanted to share with you guys. I don't encourage everybody to just immediately jump into fasting, but I do encourage people to maybe think about how important it is to disrupt what you're doing in your life sometimes to change the patterns. It's really hard if you have all of these patterns that are the same, but then you're just trying to change one thing. It doesn't always work. Sometimes you just need a full reset. And so especially when it comes to carbohydrates, sugar, and foods that are very intoxicating that keep grabbing your mind. At least for me, I'm kind of an obsessive kind of person. So when I start thinking about certain foods, I just can't stop until I go to the store and go get it. So for me, I just need that reset so that craving beast goes away. Okay, Miss Evelyn is here. Good morning. Day 128, no sugar, over 6 grams. Got my stretches in, kettlebell swings, clean and lifts done, hip exercises done. Have a wonderful day. Make sure you're commenting, everybody. Comment. All right. Moving over to the habit roll call of the day.
The world-famous habit roll call.
Iggy, so glad this is back. Oh my goodness. Oh, you freaking... I just got warm when you said that. I think you really just made me release serotonin in my brain. So I'm going to give you my new sound button. Money, baby. Made me feel pretty good about that one. I didn't realize how much I used this group to keep myself accountable. I stayed pretty consistent over the holidays, but did have my share of not sticking to it. Today was 15 deadlifts and 9 overhead presses. Anxiety has been through the roof lately, but we are headed on vacation, assuming we pass the COVID tests. We're praying for you, buddy, in 5 days, and really looking forward to resetting, resting, and seeing the sun shine. Man, that's a big one, and we're so glad to get you through this. That's what it is, though. That end of the year can be a little bit turbulent. We have winter vacation. It's cold. It's depressing. There's not enough sun. We have family drama, or I have to travel and all of that. Then we have all this crazy stuff happening in politics. There's a lot to think about, right? So don't be hard on yourself, everybody. If you do make some mistakes, just remember we need to reset and get back into it so that we can stick to it to get to it, right? So happy that you're here, Iggy. Thank you for those words. And we're glad you're back as well. Chantel, yesterday's post, we already checked in with you, and she laughed at me about her having 4 kids when I recommended she take a nap. Can we all just nap together, maybe? Make all the kids. Nah, no, it's not that easy. But hey, they have nap time in school. Evelyn Price, good morning. Welcome back. We missed you. Got my stretches in, kettlebell swings. We already read that one off, and I read today's, so I'll just keep that one moving. As well as Barron's. I read his yesterday already. Jonathan Hernandez. Yeah! Got my yoga done, and I had to do my Monday workout today. I showers 216. Bro, you're turning it into Wim Hof over here. Split squats are 25 pounds at 3 reps. And so that's beautiful, right? He's been continually improving on his split squats. If you guys recall, a month ago, 2 months ago, his weight was much lower on those split squats. I believe it was just body weight. So wonderful to see that going up, and that's just crazy how long. I don't even take ice showers that long, so I'd like to know what you think about those ice showers, Jonathan. Has it done anything for you, either physically or mentally or spiritually? What have those ice showers done for you? I'd love to know that. Mr. Matt Bailey, 51 seconds ice blast, 2 push-ups, 1 crunch, 22 gratitude posts. Mr. Matt Bailey, I'm still looking for a response about the push-ups. I'm very curious as to if you reset it back to just regular push-ups and why, or did you increase the difficulty on them and then you just started over your rep count? Because that would be the Kaizen habit principle. But if you're just restarting back at 2, I'm just curious what made you do that. Is there an injury? Were you over-fatigued? What's going down? Boom. Sammy, day 3, back in biceps with Michael Lamb. Mr. Michael Lamb, what up, dude? Sammy, what up? Sammy says, remember to check in here to Ken. Oh, what a wonderful lady there. Sammy, you were the freaking best. So supportive. Sammy, Ken. Welcome, Ken. Welcome. Let me give you a Mr. Moneybag for being here. All right, here we go. Let's see. I don't know what Kyoto means. Maybe it's a martial art. January 1st, January 2nd, January 4th. So he got it checked in, though. That's good. And 10 of curls, push-ups, squats, a few other weightliftings, and some rest days. Felt pain around my neck and shoulder. Uh-oh. Well, we do have a video from a while back about shoulder pain I believe we made for Sammy. Might be a good idea to check that one out. But we always have great content coming ahead too, so maybe we'll have something for you on that. Alrighty, that's all the check-ins there. Welcome, Ken, though. Welcome. We love having new members here. It is so supportive for the rest of the group. It's like a support net, right? If you picture a net, there's holes in this net. And by the way, Mr. Mike Wassman, I'm going to read off your check-in as well. But let me like close that off for a second. So if you have a net, there's holes in this net, and you have like these cross sections that kind of protect those holes from being too big. Well, when we started this thing, it was, a few cross sections because there wasn't as many people, so the holes are still kind of big, so some things can fall through it. But the more support strings or struts or whatever you want to call it, cross-sectional fibers, the more of those we create, which are you guys. You guys are all cross-sectional fibers of this network that we're creating, right? And when we create this network, this lattice, nothing can fall through it. And the more members we bring in here, the more this lattice grows, and the more all of our habits will grow. And that's what is so amazing about bringing in more community. So if anybody else out there has people who are going to benefit from habits, feel free to let them know. We are here for them. All right. Mr. Mike Wassman says he's here for day number 7 of doing keto with his mom. Oh, that's awesome. Still tracking a ton of other habits, but I'm going to keep it simple and only post about one habit at a time here. I think that's wise, Mike. I'm going to have to do some stretches for my thoracic outlet syndrome today. Oh, you learned some more stuff about your bod, huh? Let's see. I have numbness and tingling running down my right arm from too much painting, writing, and possibly sleeping in bad positions. I have some ideas about that already. I may also be from a pinched nerve in my neck. I had it last summer and was able to get rid of it, so I just got to do the right physical therapy stuff, I guess. I'm also meditating and using CBD to relieve stuff and tension in my body. All right, Mr. Mike Wassman. Here's 2 practical tips for you right off the bat, all right? So number 1, we may want to start the day every day with some band flosses. That's the exercise where we wrap the band around our wrist and go up and over behind with long arms. I made a video on that a while ago. I hope you watched it. If not, you can find it on my YouTube. Just look up band floss or maybe shoulders in the search function. And then the number 2 thing that I think we could recommend about that, which I think is even more pertinent and crucial, is how you are standing when you are painting and writing. I also didn't know you painted, so that's cool. I want to see your paintings. But here's something I want to show you guys. So this applies to everybody who uses their arm a lot. I have another client, Miss Sarah, who used to do a lot of hair, a lot of cutting and styling and stuff, and she always had her arm in front of her, and as a result, her shoulder was forward like that. Same kind of issues you were talking about, Mike. So what we try to do here is actually get our shoulder a little bit more retracted towards our midline of the spine. So you'll see most people will reach forward like that too much, and what we want to do is actually retract our shoulder when we have our arm up. So when you're working, you're actually working these muscles right there. If you work those back muscles while you're using your arm in any daily function, you keeping your arm kind of pulled back a little bit towards your spine, it's going to take tons of pressure off of your shoulder and the nerves up here near the AC joint. So that might be your solution, as well as just continually working your therapy like you're doing. Kudos to you, Mr. Mike. I hope that was helpful. All right, everybody, that's today's Habit Roll Call. I think we smashed that. Hopefully we have more in-depth content. I just wanted to share what was going on with my life, but we will return with more how-tos and instructionals and all of that. As always, feel free to pitch those questions to me if you want me to make a video about something specifically. All right, stick to it to get to it, everybody. I am Trainer Steve, and I am out. I hope you all have a fantastic Thursday. I'll see you tomorrow.
You gotta stick to it to get to it.